Hey guys, welcome back to FTB Revelation. I'm down in the lab, been doing some work and a little bit of testing where we left off with our phytogenic insulator. Keep probably saying that wrong. And I went ahead and upgraded it, made a few augments for it, and I was kind of hoping that we might be able to get like an infinite amount of pure Certus quartz crystals because of this augment here, the monoculture cycle augment. It's a specialization inside of the phytogenic insulator, and it says non-fertilizer inputs are not consumed, improving automation. Provides a minor chance to not consume fertilizer. So I was kind of hoping and seeing if that would be the case for maybe using and making pure Certus quartz crystals, but it's not. It's actually consuming the Certus quartz seed. We can tell here this is our fertilizer slot, and this is the non-fertilizer slot. So yeah, a little sad face. So we're gonna have to come up with a new method of changing this up. So I went ahead and upgraded it, gave it a auxiliary reception coil to help increase with the speed, about doubled it, and went ahead and made up an aqueous accumulator. These things are not too hard to make. I'm just going to show you guys real quick. So we got a nice infinite amount of water. Requires some iron gears, redstone servo, device frame, glass, a bucket, and the device frame's made a little differently than the machine frames. It requires tin, glass, and a copper gear. So this is nice to have. So now we'll have probably a way for us to start filling up some stuff with water if we need water anywhere. And you just put water on two sides of the machine like this, and it starts producing you infinite amounts of water at a decently fast rate. So it's not too bad. Usually it'll keep up with most things. So I also had to make an energetic infuser off camera with some rich phyto grow, which I got some rich phyto grow from combining some pulverized coal, some niter, which I got from pulverizing sandstone in our pulverizer. This is a secondary output, so we had a better chance of getting it since we made the auxiliary sieve there. Then just combine that, got some rich phyto grow, and then we put the rich phyto grow inside of the energetic infuser. It starts charging it up and making it energized for the augment here. So the augment just required some signal, nickel plates, and a redstone conductance coil. So, well, we do have 4 pure Certus quartz crystals. Not the worst thing in the world. It's definitely not the fastest, but we are. It's good to know you like hanging out in here. Good on you, buddy. I'm gonna have to do something with those guys soon. They've been doing that. So before I started up the episode, I have been doing some work. I have actually, while I was doing all of that, I also did some more mining. So our chest is pretty full of like ores and a bunch of other things. I do need to clean up some stuff, obviously, for today because, you know, yeah, stuff. But I've also done a little bit of building, which you'll probably notice to my right. I've added in or improved a little bit, or kind of finished our tunnel here to our power room. Not completely done, just kind of got a little bit of an idea. I used these glowstone panels here, chiseled of course, and just kind of continued it along. I think we're going to do a bend here in the tunnel and then just kind of bring it into the room, maybe close this part of the cave off, and then we'll just have this, maybe set up some nice reinforced glass on this side, make it look kind of neat. But for the most part, yeah, I do believe this is not looking too bad. But let's go ahead and jump back in. We need to get some storage options finished up, so let's go do that right now. All right, so we got our pure Certus quartz crystals. I don't think we're going to need a whole bunch of these, but we're going to toss these inside of our calculation press inscriber. And this is going to go ahead and make the printed circulation circuits. I might want to make one more inscriber if we're going to plan on like inscriber, there we go. If we plan on automating these at any point in the future, definitely probably want to have one more. But actually, you know what? I might upgrade and just go ahead and go for making this real quick. I want to see what this is about because I never made it before. It looks kind of interesting, and it looks like it might actually wind up helping us out. So let's go ahead and grab some iron. Let's grab some wood. We're going to make a few chests so we can get those hoppers made. Bamboozle. So we need 2 hoppers. Bam. And we're going to need 2 engineering processors. So these are going to require the printed silicons, the engineering circuits, and a little bit of redstone. So let's just grab a little bit of a redstone that we currently have. Let's take a look in here with our printed engineering circuit, some silicon, and let's go ahead and make up this last one inside of our inscriber, our calculation circuit. Might be enough to get what we want done today, but we'll see. So we're going to go ahead and do all of that. And while I go ahead and do that, I'm going to take this phone call. I'll be back in just a second. Alright guys, and we're back. Just went ahead and made up 6 of these real quick. Wow, it's nighttime and raining out. That rain sounds pretty nice. It's not too bad. Alright, so we're going to grab one of our inscribers here. So I'm just going to go ahead and pick this guy up, and we're going to go ahead and try making this guy real quick. See what this is all about. So let's go ahead and pop him down. Right click on this, and locked can't be removed with automation. Alright, now here's my... Okay, that's what I like to see. Why aren't you doing anything, though? Oh, mainly because power does not go on that side. Does power hook up to the top? One of the sides? The bottom? Well, where do you get power from? Oh, don't tell me it has to actually hook up with the cables. Oh, man. And this was looking so nice. Dang it. Alright, well, that's fine. We're going to get started today doing much of our Applied Energistics things. So we're going to need to get started making a few things. Let's just grab some of the stuff that we've already received. I'm going to get some of this Certus quartz. I might want to grab a little bit of nether quartz crystal. I'm hoping we can actually take this and place it inside of our crusher here. As you can see, I've got some sand being made up. Will that work? Wonderful. Wonderful. So we want to crush up some regular nether quartz. This is going to be vital so we don't have to waste a lot of our regular Certus quartz, and plus we'll probably need this for a few other things. Hopefully that'll actually work, being it's from nuclear craft. We'll have to wait and find out. I do know we're going to probably want to get a little bit more glass. So let's grab 16, 16, 16, and 16. There we go. Not too bad. Alright, so while that's working and doing its stuff, let's go ahead and start taking a look in Applied Energistics and what we actually want to grab. So one of the first things we want to grab specifically is... It's an energy acceptor. Alright, yep. Looks a little different than I remember. So we're going to need some quartz glass, some iron, and we're going to need some flux crystal. So this is what the crushed quartz is going to be coming into. You can use regular Certus quartz, crushed Certus quartz, but we have a lot better access of getting, you know, nether quartz. It's a lot easier to find just going into the nether and such. So that's the reason why I'm actually going to be using that here in this case. So doing that, nope, don't want you. Let's see if this works. Okay, that sucks. That sucks a lot, actually. Alright, let's pull that out. That is kind of useless to us at the moment. Alright, let's go ahead and usage on this. Pulverizer will give us crushed quartz. I don't want to make a new machine to get that, so I guess I might just wind up using that, because that is a little... That's a little disheartening. That's not what I was hoping for at all, so... Oh, okay, good, we can. Okay, good, we can use that kind. So we can go toss this into the pulverizer real quick. Oh, phew. I didn't want to waste all this stuff on, like, all of our Certus quartz and stuff if we can use some regular nether quartz in the case, and I do like this method, so... We'll just go ahead and grab a little bit of this and let the rest of it run, as we only need about 4 or 5 pieces. Okay. One more, and we'll just let the rest of this run. We'll come back down and pick up the rest of it a little bit later on. Alright, back up we go. There we are. And let's just jump right on over and get this crafted up. Bam. No! Dang it! Why wouldn't you just use what I wanted? Alright, that's fine. Whatever. No big deal. I'll just make some more up, I guess. Certus quartz crystals. We should have enough for everything. So, I did make it in here before, right? No. That double crusher, man. All these different types of machines, I swear. Alright, so energy acceptor. If we go ahead and put that there, take a look at that. There we go. Now we got our power running into our advanced inscriber. And it's working like a charm. Beautiful. So the energy acceptor accepts RF power and will start providing power to other Applied Energistics machines and blocks and such. So we need this to power our system that we're going to be making, mainly our storage system. As you can see, it also requires that for our advanced inscriber, which is pretty awesome. Makes things a lot better. So yeah, I might just have to convert all of these over into that eventually. Alright, so now we got our energy acceptor. One of the next things I want to get started with is making a ME drive. Alright, so now this is going to require a different item. We got our engineering processors already. These are the ones that we've made with our diamonds. We need some of this Fluix cable, this ME glass cable Fluix. But first we need some quartz fiber, and this is also another reason why I kind of wanted to make the crushed quartz, is for that reason there. So since we can't do that, let's go grab that crushed quartz and use that for our cables instead of the glass that we used all the other stuff on accident. And we're going to toss in this 16 Certus quartz and let that kind of work. So if we need that in a minute, we can use that. Alright, back up we go. Back and forth, and hopefully soon, maybe even after this episode or the next, we won't have to go back and forth anymore. Wouldn't that be great? Would be wonderful. Alright, so a little bit of glass. We need to get the glass out of here because we are going to be needing quite a bit of glass done for making our system and a lot of the other machines or blocks in Applied Energistics. So there we go. No. Yes. No. Yes. That's what we want. And I'm actually going to go ahead and make up a pretty decent set of these cables here because we are going to be needing them for quite a few things, not just running stuff as well. So we're going to make those, get our Fluix crystals, and bam. A nice 60 ME glass cables. Fluix edition. And we'll make us a couple ME drives. So don't need two. I'm just going to make two because I'm probably going to need a lot of storage. So I went ahead and just preemptively made that. Plus having two of these down kind of makes it look nice. Looks kind of cool. We'll see. We'll try to make it look nice when we all set it all up too. So we have that. We're also going to need to make our actual storage devices, but in order to actually access it, we need to make a type of monitor. And conversion, storage monitor, crafting monitor. Let's go back here. And Applied Energistics. Let's scroll through this real quick. I want a very specific one. Should be a it might be a terminal. Might be what it is. A crafting terminal. ME terminal. And then there should be an ME crafting terminal. Yes, there we go. So we need to make the regular one. We need the calculation processor in order to make the crafting terminal. And the ME terminal is going to require an illuminated panel. You just kind of have to keep clicking on it until you find what you need. But we need a little bit of glowstone and redstone. So, yoop, yoop. And there's that panel. Illumination panel. Oops, that was it. Whoa, buddy, you don't go in there. All right, so we got that. Let's go ahead and get this made up next. We need some logic processors. So let's jump into these guys. Take a look where our printed logic circuits are. We're going to need a lot of these. So let's take a look in here. Those are done. Perfect. And we can go ahead and toss those in and let those start running. These are going to be kind of the main foundation of us in our storage. So we do need quite a few of these. I'm probably going to have to get some more gold going. So let's go ahead and grab a stack of that. Toss that into here. And I'm just going to go ahead and let that run for a little while and let that start building up. We're also going to need some more silicon, so I do need to get some more of that running, but I'll work on that in a little bit. Let's go ahead and grab the ones that we have made up now. And we need some annihilation cores. So, as you can see here, we need some Fluix dust. We also need some nether quartz. Okay, we need a little piece of regular nether quartz. Boop. And we need to go grind down one of these Fluix crystals. And let's actually just double check real quick just before. Yeah, it looks like we're going to need 2 pieces. And a little bit of regular Certus quartz. Okay. So it's not too hard to make. It doesn't really require a whole bunch, which is wonderful. We need to put 2 of those in. Nice, easy, and quick. Bam. Love it. Back up we go. We're going to name these villagers. Maybe I'll see about pulling some of my Patreon's names and naming some of our villagers and get some more and stuff. And we'll just have a lab full of villagers and workers and all of that good stuff. I think that'd be kind of cool. What do you guys think? Hope you guys like that idea. All right, so there we go. Make 2 of those. 2 formation cores. Craft up 1 terminal. We're going to leave the other things for later. And then to make the crafting one, we just need to have 1 calculation processor. So we do need to grab that little bit of stuff we do need. Silicon. How did we make that again? So there's quartz smelting. Okay. Wasn't there another way we got it? Some furnace manufacturing. Might need to look at maybe making a manufactory. That's a lot cheaper than just using that. So we'll just toss a couple pieces of this Certus quartz dust inside of our furnace here. Just kind of let that cook up and make us more silicon. We'll toss that into the print and let that do its thing. Because we need 1 of these calculation circuits. I do believe it was this one. To go ahead and make that guy up. Okay. I don't know why they put those sounds in there. Like, why? Why? Why would you do this to me? Alright, now let that finish. We need a crafting table. Not too worried about that sound. It's just weird how it just kind of randomly happens sometimes. I'm wondering if it just, like, if it's something specific. Yeah, who knows? But there we go. There is our crafting terminal. Wonderful. Now, one of the last steps that we need to do to go ahead and get everything kind of tidied up together is we need to make our actual storage. So we need some drives. And actually, if we type in like 4K, we can see storage cells. So let's go ahead and type in storage. We can see the different kinds of storage cells that we actually have available to us. These are the main ones that we kind of want to use. There's a lot of other ones as well. Like these things are from extra cells. A lot of these are for like fluids, and then these are for like items. I think these are like really huge too. These take a lot of stuff to make. Like, geez. But one of the main ones, one of the smallest ones, are going to be these little guys right here, the 1000K or 1K ME storage cells. 1024 bytes used out of 63 different types. So we can only have 63 different types of items contained in this one cell. That pretty much goes to show throughout the other types of cells as well. Once we get up to these, I believe, yep, same thing. So we want to put as many of the same items on a cell as we possibly can. So that way we get the max usage out of our storage cells. So with that being said, we need to make up some of these guys, which requires some Certus quartz, redstone, and our logic processors. So we just need to grab us a little bit of redstone. This is one of the other reasons why I was getting a whole bunch of redstone. But there we go. I'm going to go ahead and make up all of them. There we go. And I'm actually going to upgrade this to the 4K. And we need the 4K ME storage component here, which means we need some more calculation processors. Okay. Probably not going to be able to get a whole bunch out of them anyway, but let's go ahead and toss these into this one. As you can see, our printed logic circuits. I'm going to get a lot more of these cells, these storage cells made up probably off camera. So that way we can make sure we have an ample amount of usage in storage for our system. And our power should be looking pretty good. Yep, still stable there because of our storage monitor doing an amazing job keeping our reactor running only when it needs to. It's wonderful, doing a great job. So once we get everything all said and done, things are going to be looking like great. Just super. I love it. So there's one 4K. Let's grab a little bit more redstone. I believe these just required quartz glass. Oh, okay. So we're going to need to make a little bit more quartz glass. All right. let's make up the right kind of quartz glass this time. Bam, there we go. 2 more of those, and let's go ahead and get these last couple made. There we go. So that gives us 3 4Ks, and we're going to have 4 1Ks, which is fine. That should be an ample amount of storage for us. There's 3 of those, and they do not stack, which is a little unfortunate, but it happens. So we're going to have to put some stuff away. Glass, sand, cobblestone. Don't believe we need the glowstone. Yeah, it should be good now. So we got the 1Ks made. We need to make the 4K, so we need a little bit more quartz glass. That is not what I want you to use. Thank you. Was that so hard? All right, so there's 2 4Ks made. And we still have 1 more 4K, 1 more 1K to make, but I'm going to go ahead and get some more of that nether quartz dust made up real quick. And in the meantime, let's go ahead and actually start heading down and setting up our system and putting some items inside of it. And I'll probably wind up moving most of the items off camera, except for the drawers. I'll work on that probably here in the next episode or so. So we're going to go ahead and set that up right around in here. And I think the way we're going to do that is by breaking this block. We're going to go ahead and place the energy acceptor here. We're going to break these 2 blocks down on the side. We're going to put an ME drive here and here. And on this side, I think we're going to go and just put in the 1K storage cells. And on this side, we'll put in the 4K storage cells. Awesome. Let's go ahead and break this block here. We're going to grab one of our glass flux cables. And we're going to toss in our crafting terminal. Wonderful. Look at that. Now we have access to storage downstairs. We can actually go ahead and start placing all sorts of items inside of here. We're going to need that back though. And yeah, we can go ahead and search through other items. You can also sort. I usually like to sort by number of items, which is one of my favorites. And yeah, and we can actually fix this right here too. I can't quite remember. I think there is something from Applied Energistics that allows us to fill in that block behind it. I can't quite remember. Can't you just do something like... Nope. Nope. Can't remember what the... Oh, was it the cable anchor? No. I think there's a facade. It's just been so long. I cannot remember. If anything, I'm sure you guys will wind up telling me, and I'll probably wind up figuring it out myself as well, so no big deal. Let's go ahead and toss this into the pulverizer, and we can start transferring some of our items down. One of the other ways I wouldn't mind doing that is using an ender chest, possibly. But I don't believe I have the items to make a decent ender chest. Yeah, because requiring ender pearls. Blaze rod's not too hard to get, but the ender pearls are really what's killing me. I need to go out and start killing some endermen and stuff, so... Alright guys, well I think that's going to about do it for today in this episode of FTB Revelation. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, be sure to hit that like button. It really helps me out. Lets me know you guys are enjoying the video and the series and all of that such. If you guys really enjoyed it and want to see some other content from me, be sure to hit that subscribe button. That little bell notification next to it will alert you when I post a new video on my channel. And if you guys have any helpful tips, tricks, or comments, feel free to put them in the comment section down below. And until next time, I'll see you guys then. Goodbye.